Tia Newby.
And I'm Nick Millard.
I'm Thea Wolf. Welcome to the first report out from Team 9 on University 105. This is June 6, 2012, and we're going to start off with a sustainability tip from Nate.
The average American uses 167 plastic water bottles each year.
Wow, that's interesting, Nate. Thank you. Concerning question number 1, we're very aware that our course, University 105, is potentially the first course students will come into contact with in the sustainability pathway. This course is currently being marketed to freshmen during their orientation process. So we are also coordinating with a 200-level course and instructor to make sure that we collaborate on ideas and theories, and that we also work together on an embedded final exhibit with our students in collaboration. And finally, we have a working definition of sustainability that was provided by the GE Pathway Coordinator. And so we're making sure that we use that working definition in our syllabus and that it's presented and understood throughout our course with our students.
It takes 700 years for a plastic bottle to begin to compost.
Wow, that's pretty overwhelming when you think about that. And concerning question number 2, we love our iPads. We are all having a wonderful time playing, experimenting and just enjoying our iPads. The first video project that we did in class was, I think we all had a great time and really enjoyed it. And it has encouraged us now to have our students in their working groups create a video where they present who they are as a group and their group identity. And so we're really excited. We saw how easy it was to use, and so we know it's a technology our students can utilize as well. Additionally, we've used our iPads now with our whiteboard. We take tons of crazy notes and diagrams, and it's great that we can use the iPad to get a snapshot of that, and then we can incorporate that into our Google Docs and tag that, and we can use that as a tool for us in the planning of our course. And Nate brought up a really great third tip we can use our iPads for, which is to add, on-the-spot quick notes to our students and give them feedback immediately on projects that they're working on either in class or right after class. So we see a lot of great mobility features with the iPad that we're going to incorporate into our teaching style.
In America, we spend $15 billion on plastic water bottles.
Which is completely horrifying. That's money that could be spent for much better things.
iPads.
Definitely.
We were really changed by our first day in Academy e-learning. Working with Kim was eye-opening for us. On the second day when we looked at the Wells article, we were very interested in linking the idea of participation to joint activities. The course syllabus that we were working with had a lot of content for students to cover, and a lot of the responsibility for them to understand that content was still very individual. What we've done is really completely redesign the course so that it revolves around 3 major joint projects that students will do in groups. There are individual components to the work, but there's always a requirement that students come together to synthesize their understanding from the different work they've done, and then to put together a project as a group that represents that synthesized understanding.
This water fact is really daunting. The average water bottle costs $1.35, and that if you were to fill that water bottle with tap water, the cost of tap water, it would take you 10 years to spend $1.35 in tap water.
Wow.
For question number 4, we really looked at the projects and how we could use the technology in our projects. And so, as Thea said, we have 3 major projects throughout the course. And the first one, we decided that we're gonna use videos in groups to talk about identity. And then from there, our second projects, we're probably going to use History Pin or something similar to where we're talking about place attachment and be able to use this kind of technology to where they can pin places in the local community and tell stories around the place. And our third one is this really big collaboration where we're going to do this multimedia project that looks at communities of practice and how they relate to sustainability. Hopefully do this in a public sphere where people can present these multimedia projects and groups. And so other people can come in and see how they can become a member of that community, or what does it take to be a member of that community. And so we also want to say, don't forget,
Use your reusable water bottle.